Hey guys, welcome to the Pandos Eyeshadows update from the May month. This was the most eventful month, I would say, and I am so happy about the progress that I've made in my eyeshadow palettes. So let's go because I am so excited to tell you all of that. Let's just start with whatever eyeshadow palette is coming to my hand first. So the first one which we have is the Colourpop Neon eyeshadow. Now last month there was a little bit of a dent. Right now I won't say this was my main focus, although yes, I have used it, I would say, like 5 times, and I do see a deeper indent. Coming for the next month in June, I am going to be using this a lot, so I cannot wait to see the progress in this eyeshadow. So far I've loved using it. I'm using it right now. I'm not bored of it because of the versatility of this particular eyeshadow. I feel like it's one of my favorites, so I'm excited to see where this goes. The next one is the Colourpop eyeshadow, the quad eyeshadow, and the focus is the orange shade. Now when I rolled it in last month, I did use it, but I didn't use it like many times. I think I just used it like twice, and that was it. Although I would say that I have enjoyed using this, the pigmentation is great. My focus was not this eyeshadow palette specifically for the month of May. That's why you cannot see any progress with it. But for the month of June, this is going to be my main focus. So I cannot wait to see the progress in the two Colourpop eyeshadows. Now moving on to the most exciting, which is the Mars Butter eyeshadow. You knew that I had this champagne color and I have hit pan on this. I hit pan on this like yesterday, and I was so excited. I just was so freaking excited when I saw that I hit pan. I was over the moon because I've been trying to hit pan on this for a long time. I love the consistency of this, and also I feel like this being a buttery consistency, it was easier to hit a pan on this, right? I loved using this palette. I've loved using this color in particular, and now I feel like I can move on. I do love other shades. Maybe I can include this exact palette in the later half of 2022 when I am doing Pandos eyeshadows, but right now I want to move on to other shades. So I am happy that I hit pan on this. It is a pretty evident pan, which I am happy about, and not like a smaller, like a pan which you can see. So yeah, I am happy about this. Next up, let's move to my another pan. Yes, you heard it, like there are 2 pans in this video, which is so monumental, and I'm so happy that I have gotten to use up my eyeshadows and not just keep all the eyeshadows just as it is. I'm talking about the Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. Last month I said that I will hit a pan in the next month, and I did. The pan, I hit a pan on this quite earlier in May. As you can see, there is a pretty good indent in it and a pretty good pan in it itself. The first few days when I hit pan, I was like, okay, I'll stop using it, but then I was like, no, I just want to hit more of a pan on this. So I used it completely for this month, and I absolutely love this palette. Is one of my first ever eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, I was happy about this. I loved using the shade. I was kind of bored, not too much, but yeah, I mean, a good neutral shade it was, and yeah, I love it. And now I feel like I can move on from this palette. This has been with me for over 3 to 4 years now, and I'm not sure if it's expired or not. Probably it is, but yeah, I cannot wait to move on from this palette and this shade. And the next one, we are talking about the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I was gonna say Mercury Retrograde, I'm not sure why. So this dent you see right there, yesterday I was using this exact palette, and I was like, I am gonna apply the shimmer. I was applying the shimmer and I saw something like a pan, and I was like, where's the pan, where's the pan? I got too excited, like there will be 3 pans, but sadly no. And then मेरा brush उसमें लग गया, so that you can see like a bit dent, but एक pan नहीं है. I feel like it will take 1 or 2 more months to hit a pan on this shade. Although I loved using this shade, what I did was that I mixed this champagne shade and I applied this one as a topper, and it looked like this great bluish eyeshadow, which looked so freaking unique and so amazing. So yes, I am using this shade. This eyeshadow has been the most difficult to hit a pan on because how it does not go with other colors, like it's not really a neutral one. So yeah, but I'm excited. I cannot discontinue it. I have been using it quite a lot more than the other like basic shades, just because I want to hit a pan on this and I want to see how the pan looks on these Huda Beauty palettes, you know. So yeah, so far we have hit 2 pan on these eyeshadows, and now let's replace this with some other palette. Now there was this one matte shade. To replace this matte with another matte, I have this palette. This is called a Sunset Beats from Morphe. I bought this when Morphe launched on Nykaa, and surprisingly enough, I did not like this palette. I love Morphe palettes. My James Charles one is literally used, like I have used that to death. Like it, there are multiple pans going on in there, but I did not use this one as much. That's why I'm rolling in this palette, just to see, you know, because I really want to use it. I want to make use of my money. And the eyeshadow which I will be focusing on is this burnt like orangish neutral toned eyeshadow. I'm wearing it right now. I feel like it's a great, you know, shade for your transition, for your crease. So I am gonna use that. I really love how this looks. It also comes with a great mirror, and yeah, as I said, I'm gonna use this palette. The goal is obviously to pan this. Let's see how long does it take. I have used this particular shade quite a few times, so let's see the progress of this in the next coming months. And to replace the Mars butter eyeshadow, surprisingly I have another Mars palette as well. I have the Mars I Belong in Your Purse eyeshadow. Now again, I have this shade. I was looking for a unique shade to, you know, for my eyelids. I already have like a goldenish, you know, brown goldenish shade. I already have like a iridescent shade, like which is purple. So I went with this pink one over here, and it looks really cool. Like this is the one. For a minute there I got confused with this and this, but my focus is going to be this eyeshadow, and I have used this palette quite a lot, and I want to make some progress into this palette. And yeah, let's see how that goes. I am really excited to try. You know, I've added a lot more colors this time, so that, you know, I can experiment and my eyeshadows won't look the same most of the times. So yeah, I'm excited to try this palette and eyeshadow out and see what's the progress in the upcoming months. So yeah, that was the update for the May Pan Those eyeshadow palettes. I am so excited to move further. I am so happy that I was able to hit pan on 2 of these, and now that is like leaving me to an itch to go ahead and buy more eyeshadows, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna at least hit a few more pans, and then I will think of buying another bigger palette for myself. What do you guys think of this? Leave down a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.